The Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha are called the three jewels, Triratna, on account of their matchless purity, and as being to the Buddhist the most precious objects in the world. These three jewels form also the threefold refuge, Tisarana, of the Buddhist. A Buddhist professes or reaffirms acceptance to Tisarana as the guide of his life and taught by uttering the Pali formula of refuge, which is still the same as in the Buddha's time. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhamman saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami. I go for refuge to the Buddha. I go for refuge to the Dhamma. I go for refuge to the Sangha. It is through the simple act of reciting this formula 3 times that one declares himself a Buddhist, which means one works for getting bodhi, that's enlightenment. Buddhism is not a religious dogma, belief, system, rite or ritual. It simply means the path to happiness here and now, and ultimately the path to enlightenment, freedom from all sufferings. Going to the Buddha is an act of free will. It is a profound spiritual commitment. Going to the Buddha makes the unenlightened mind aspire to win enlightenment and change the entire direction of life. Most people are lost in the darkness of life's struggles. Going to the Buddha raises their minds to the light of spiritual fulfillment and to material prosperity as well. Going to the Buddha means making definite and verifiable progress here and now. Dhamma means truth, just the way things are, and the path taught by the Buddha to attain enlightenment. Following the way of Dhamma, one lives harmoniously with everything. When there is harmony with truth of life, then there is no conflict and struggle. Dhamma is the spiritual presence of the Buddha. Buddha never dies as long as this path of truth remains. Sangha is one who is enlightened, following the above Dhamma. Experience of higher states of joy, happiness, wisdom and enlightenment are possible for one and all, but one has to work. As the Buddha says, he shows the path and each individual has to put his or her effort to achieve the goal. There are so many people who have walked this path of truth and realized the truth. We need guidance from such noble Sangha for our progress.
Buddha is not a name of a person. It is a state of perfection of all good qualities of the mind. The description of one who is Buddha is that he is the perfect one, the supremely enlightened one, the embodiment of wisdom and virtue, the sublime one, the knower of all worlds, incomparable teacher for those who are ready to learn, teacher of all beings, both human and non-human, the enlightener, the giver of true blessings. The Dhamma, the qualities of the Dhamma are: it is taught by the Buddha in its totality. It is to be experienced here and now. It is timeless message. It invites for inquiry and experience. It leads only upwards. It is to be experienced by each individual for oneself. The Sangha. It is so difficult to find a person of high morality, good mind and wisdom. Those who have tasted the bliss of enlightenment are called Sangha, the holy order of enlightened disciples of the Buddha. Their qualities are: they are established on the right way to enlightenment, on the straight way to enlightenment, on the just way to enlightenment, on the proper way to enlightenment. That is why they are worthy of offerings, honor, gifts, and salutations. They are the incomparable field for our progress, and they can inspire and guide us on the path. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
The Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha are called the three jewels, Tiratna, on account of their matchless purity, and as being to the Buddhist the most precious objects in the world. These three jewels form also the threefold refuge